So here, tournament, I think the team has to do it.
Hey everyone, feels great to have you back. So then, did you all hear about that Arasaka aircraft carrier docked in Night City called
Work.
Kujira or the Whale?
Everyone goes to the
Apparently, the Corp figured it wasn't safe in Japanese waters, afraid some local fishermen might
like the best
harpoon.
thing very quick.
He dumped her already. Yeah, no surprise there.
Oh, depends what you're into. Maybe you can.
Hey,
Get you something.
so, curious. The name Lizzie's, is that the owner?
It looks
Not
good.
for a long while, no. And it's none too sweet a story.
Now I'm just flat interested.
Real Lizzie ran a strip joint out of this place back in the day. Lizzie's bar. Girls were paid right, insured, even had decent security. Good spot, all in all.
Let me guess. It didn't last?
Tiger beat one of Lizzie's girls real bad once. No hesitation, Lizzie blasted the guy's balls off. Gang came back the next day. Liz was done.
Tigers gave this place up to the Mox in the end, though, didn't they?
Sort of. The Moxes had to make a deal with them. Luckily, they kept their heads, organized quick. Big boss now is Susie Q. But the sign stayed up, out of respect. And biz booms to this day.
I'm looking for Evelyn Parker. You know if she's here?
Who's asking?
Big tipper. Generous when I get the answers I'm looking for.
Appreciate the gesture, truly. But afraid I don't get paid to talk. Opposite, actually.
It's all right, Mateo. I was waiting for this one. Evelyn Parker. I knew it was you as soon as you walked in.
Girl looks like a Powerpuff Girl.
Sense on? Only tequila I drink. How would you know?
I like to know everything about the people I work with. Either that or it was just a lucky guess.
Mind
I
if we
need
talk
to
about the
explore
job?
the
Heard you got something for me.
the settings.
But not here.
Like this
Come
game
with
is deep. Like when it comes to
Be in
like
the lounge,
abilities,
Mateo. Anyone asks, we're not here.
skill tree. Let me even create it right now. Look, so you know what I'm saying? Reflexes, like you upgrade perks. As you upgrade the perks, you come in here now and you upgrade these individual shits. Do you know, this game kind of plays a little bit like Fallout.
Due for a.
Why don't you just tell
I feel like it has a lot of the good things that Fallout had. And I like how it plays, especially when like you pick up items and shit.
Dex had a load to say about you. Called you professional, effective, and trustworthy. I hope he wasn't overselling.
I'm good at what I do. Got a solid crew on my back, too. Never once botched a job.
You do realize I expect more of you than scraping street corner data terms. Much, much more.
I'm the best. And I know what I'm getting into. Dex was clear. The job's high risk.
By the way, you work together long? You and Dex?
You writing Dex's
Your
bio?
vibes, Kenny.
Hate to disappoint, but I just don't know much.
In other words, you hardly know each other. Yet he fingered you for this job. Other words, you. Curious.
Let's talk business.
Let's cut to the chase. What do you got for me?
Your target. I trust you know what it is.
Relic. Secure your soul trinket. Key tech in the program, actually. We're tangling with Arasaka, making this heist one dangerous, risky motherfucker.
Arasaka's poured billions into personality transfer technology. But me, I just want the data on this one. The chip is tucked away inside Konpeki Plaza, the hotel. You ever been?
Arasaka seems to have quite the touch with that hotel chain. But I gotta say,
Going on?
Konpeki in Tokyo still leagues above the rest.
The two are identical to each other.
Japan's staff, huh? The service can't be beat. Singapore, Paris, Washington, all the rest act like child case cousins by comparison.
Well, it's hard to argue with that, true.
So where's this chip hiding exactly?
This girl really looks like
In a suite
one of the
on the top
Powerpuff
floor.
Girls, bro. Like,
The room's
in the
occupied by
future.
Yorinobu Arasaka.
All them
Yorinobu
years of
Arasaka.
beating niggas up.
In Night City. Guess the scream sheets weren't lying this time.
That's definitely.
It's on the lips of everyone in the city. Saburo Arasaka's only surviving son, heir apparent to the Arasaka Empire, in town. Please.
Could it be? Emperor's prepared to cede his throne after 150 years? Doubt it.
Only a handful of people in Night City know what the Arasaka's real plans are.
Telling me you're one of them?
Let's see what's up your
Look,
sleeve.
if you've got any spare aces up your sleeve, now's the time to show them.
Now, this should make
Show
your
them to me,
prick perk
Shotzi.
up. Yorinobu recently swiped the chip from an Arasaka laboratory. He's made a deal with Netwatch. Aims to sell it to them. Have you spotted my ace yet, or do I need to spell things out?
Okay. So this is like the objective question, and then these two mean that like you can just
V?
ask
Don't buy
relevant
it.
shit.
Netwatch's integrity rests on their neutrality. Why would they tarnish their rep by procuring stolen goods?
Netwatch provides net security for all corporations, and collects eddies in the
And I
millions
think
for it.
the more
But
you ask
in
and
this
like
day
find
and age,
out,
everyone's in the game, and no one can afford to be a
I
saint.
don't know. This game is like a whole
To
bunch
win,
of butterfly effects,
one
dog.
has to go all in.
We're learning together. So it's
So what's Yorinobu due to walk away with?
Unimportant. You focus on the biochip.
What could cyberspace's watchers and protectors offer him?
shut
Intelligence on his enemies?
That doesn't matter in the least. Because you'll make sure the transaction never happens, and I get the chip.
paradise.
Fine.
You know?
So no Arasaka security on the device because Yorinobu whisked it away in secret. Now, where's he hiding it?
Likely in a specialized container. One that mimics an organic neural environment. On the outside, it looks like an ordinary briefcase.
And the case is...
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Provided we're done gossiping about the Arasakas.
Heard a few things.
Heard a bit about Yorinobu. Studied finance and biotech in Tokyo. Probably to please his father.
Saburo was grooming him to be his successor.
But then Yorinobu cut himself off from the corp. Joined the Steel Dragons, nomads from Tokyo. Heard they were planning an Arasaka coup, or its downfall.
That flash of youthful rebellion ended like it usually does. Yorinobu returned to the fold, but the bitter taste remained. You know your stuff. But that's only one side of him. There's another. An intelligent man who has his own designs on the corp.
Could be another power-hungry corpo dick, like so many others.
Ever tried to imagine what life might be like for an emperor's son? You have everything, yet you are no one. Nothing. At least as long as you remain in Saburo Arasaka's shadow. I sympathize. It's a vulnerability I understand well.
And one you plan to exploit fully. One more thing. Data that's on the chip. What is it?
Irrelevant. Entirely.
We're talking about data Yorinobu snuck out of Arasaka. What's more, he wants to pass it on to Netwatch. Sounds pretty damn relevant to me.
Listen, V. The relic. That's my concern. Your concern? Earning a paycheck. Just get the job done. I'll make sure your bank accounts are sated.
Okay, what's next?
Now
Alright.
comes the best part. Follow me. Got something for you. Should help you plan. Brain dance from Konpeki Plaza.
How's a brain dance supposed to help? Need facts, not thrills.
Think BDs are only good for fondling virtual tits? Jacking off to in those boxes? No.
I understand.
They can be a very useful tool.
Yeah.
Good
Would
for
you-
Sorry.
analyzing details human
I'll do whatever I
perception,
can
even
to
boosted,
fix it.
doesn't grasp. Exactly what you need.
So what's on the tape?
Yorinobu's suite. The glorious interior. You'll need to locate the relic yourself. Hope I grabbed enough detail to make that possible.
Hold up. Mean to say you recorded this?
Mm-hmm. BD rec implant. Why, you object?
Supposed to be Yorinobu's pad on the tape. Means you were inside. You know each other?
How else could I get all this intel? I know him pretty well, actually. We
Dog,
have
like,
an arrangement.
I'm gonna just say
Strictly
this,
business.
like, at the same
Fits us
time,
both, I think.
I'm playing
Let's
this
see
on
this
the
brain
Google Stadia
dance.
on my MacBook, right?
Judy'll help. She's a
Um,
mox, too.
with my PlayStation 4 remote controller
Years.
to my MacBook. I just say that to say that technology is fucking crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm ready.
I remember it's like, yo, if you want to play any type of game, it's like you
V,
have to get,
This is
you know,
important. Judy's
the
always been there
prerequisites
for
for
me.
that console.
Always helped
I
out.
can just fucking
I trust
plug
her.
everything in like Lego.
But she's a mox,
nowadays.
not the latest member of
crazy.
the crew. Try not to forget. So, you'll be a good boy, tread lightly, and keep that tongue on a leash.
Relax. Believe it or not, I'm no stranger to tact. In biz
You
or
know
life.
things. You're a stranger.
Hey, there you
Hey.
are.
This is V. He's here for that BD role. And V, this is Judy. Best brain dance editor I know.
Enough already. You're gonna make me barf.
Sensory sig amps, acoustic and emotive wave monitors. It's top shelf hardware.
Yeah, most of it's customized. Only thing factory are the casings.
Model this yourself?
What do you think?
Expression translator. Fuyutsuki, right? Thought the matrices on that series were fucked up.
They were, but swapping out matrices is simple. And this was the only model that'd support additional scanware. Alright. Compiled your BDF.
What do you think? Will it do?
Still pretty raw. But yeah, ought to do.
Mm-hmm. V needs to get deep inside. That's most important.
So, let's calibrate. Tune it to him.
He looks fucking gorgeous. Damn.
Believe me, I've dealt with worse. Should see the jig street porn we gotta contend with sometimes.
Like,
So,
it looks like a
we drop
cutscene.
V inside. Let him look, let him rummage around, right?
How about it, V? Raw brain dance. Ever taken a dip before?
Think I can handle it. Let's just do this.
Righto. Sit down, settle in, and we'll get you going.
Let's go.
Gotta create your sensory profile first.
Okay. Hit me. Just promise me it won't hurt.
It won't. Not this time. Now sit still, look at me. Gonna run the analysis soft. Should feel a slight tingle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now let's set the optics and other sensory sigs. Look smack into these two screens. Pretend it's an eye exam.